Hey guys, the Key team was out at a couple different events last night. We're going to tell you about that on today's show, and we've got some awesome giveaways. November's giveaway is a $750 gift certificate for jewelry, so you're going to want to stick around. Plus, we're going to help you plan your Veterans Day weekend. Stay with us.
Showing. Not sure if we're live. We are.
Hey guys, I'm Serena with Arizona Key Travel Magazine and Key 360 Media. Thank you so much for joining our live show today. We are here live every Thursday at 11 talking about great things to do in the state of Arizona. And we did some fun things last night. We were checking some stuff out for you, so we will tell you all about that. But first, I want to say hey to Brian and Mark and Artie and Lola, Amber, Beverly, Bernadette. Hey, Bernadette, nice to have you with us today. And Mark and Tiffany, Brenna. Thanks, guys, for joining. This is a fun show because not only are we going to tell you about some stuff we did last night, but we have some cool giveaways. So today on the show, we're giving away 2 tickets to Zoo Lights at the Phoenix Zoo. And that is like a big holiday tradition for a lot of families. So let me tell you, I'm going to tell you right off the bat what you need to do to be entered to win our live on the spot giveaway. Just tell us what your favorite holiday tradition is, either when you were a kid or now what you like to do. So start putting in those comments and letting us know about that. Okay. So, like I said, we did some fun things last night. Our whole Key team, so that's me and Jeff and Dan were out at the Musical Instrument Museum because they had their opening of, it's called Discover the Untold Story of the Electric Guitar. And, oh, they've got a picture up there. Okay, but we also have it on the cover of our magazine. And we got to see some of these pieces last night. And I know that was pretty cool for Dan because, Dan, you're actually a guitarist. And so I know you have a unique perspective. For me, it was interesting just to kind of see all these old pieces. And the curator was telling us that it was kind of new technology. You kind of lose sight of the fact that the radio was new, the amplifier, people had never heard of that. So it was a really new sound, but it was pretty cool, right, Dan? What did you think?
Yeah, it was great. It was a big area. They had over 100 pieces in there. So the 3 things that I took away, and I love looking at it from a musical standpoint. Pete Townsend's number 5 Gibson Les Paul was there, and he used to number his guitars based on the song he was going to play or about to play. So they would bring him guitar number 1, 2. Well, they had number 5 there last night, and it had a special type of tuning on it, so that was really cool. They had road-worn guitars. They had Keith Richards' Telecaster and Ronnie Wood his Stratocaster, and those are both Fender models, and they were played really hard and well. But to me, a worn-in, broken-in guitar is so beautiful. I mean, it shows that it was loved and all the great music that came out of it. And then there was a cool one in there, too. It was Tommy Tedesco's primary guitar. Now, this guy had played over 4 decades, was one of the most famous musicians on TV shows. He played the Bonanza theme song, the Twilight Zone theme song. He was also in the movies. You could hear this particular guitar in The Godfather and also in the movie Jaws, which was really cool. So he did the soundtracks there, played with Aretha Franklin, played with Elvis. So yeah, you can see I am a little passionate about it. It was a blast. The guitars are beautiful, great space. Get out there and see it. Even if you're not a musician, you can really appreciate these instruments because it is an American tradition that dates back to 1934, as you were talking about, Serena. What was your favorite guitar in there?
Oh my gosh, you know what I thought was my favorite was that one with two necks, right? So it was just
Yeah.
really interesting, especially for someone I don't know very much about musical instruments, but it's really fascinating to see, and it just kind of speaks to the fact that human beings are musical. Even when we're not great singers or musicians, we are all drawn to music, and pretty much anything that you can think of, people have learned to make music with. And that's kind of the path that the electric guitar took. And now it's just a staple in all of our contemporary music. So, really kind of neat to see. And there's tons of other great stuff out there at the museum. MIM is actually recognized as one of the top museums in the country, and I think it's the only global instrument museum in existence. So it's pretty cool that we have it right here in Phoenix, and they do the audio tours with the headsets so you can actually hear things that are being explained on the videos as you walk through. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that double-necked thing. Wow. Interesting, huh? So there's a lot of cool stuff out there. You guys definitely need to take a trip out and check it out for yourself, and then let us know what you think. That'd be really cool. Okay, let me see if there's anybody else commenting in. Let's see here. Oh, Daniel's here. Alvina, Beverly. Awesome. Oh, Belen is here with us. Cool, cool. Oh, and I see people are already commenting in what their favorite family traditions are, their holiday traditions. Okay. So I'm just getting Jeff telling me in my headset, oh, tell him what our favorite family tradition is. Gosh, I don't know. We have a couple different ones. Okay, I'm going to tell you our Thanksgiving tradition, because guess what? We're going to be doing a live show on Thanksgiving, and we started this tradition where a couple years ago where we do a mannequin challenge. Do you guys remember that? Where you take, everybody stands still in a mannequin pose and then you take video. So we've been doing that every year. So that's kind of fun to look back at that year after year. Do you guys ever do that? Is that just us? Comment and tell us if you've ever done a mannequin challenge. But we'll show you our mannequin challenge from last year, and we'll do another one this year as well. So yeah, we're live on Thanksgiving. Hey, you guys have any plans for Veterans Day? If you don't, I have lots of ideas for you at the bottom of the show, but we want to hear what you guys do. And we will talk all about that for Veterans Day, because some of us have off, some of us don't. So if you have off, let us know. Good for you if it's a long weekend. And I have a crazy idea to share with you guys, and you can comment in about this. I think this was Jeff's idea. He said, let's see if people who watch our show regularly want to see Dan get dunked in our pool. We just had that brainstorm. I don't know why. But is that something you guys want to see? Let us know. Poor Dan. We'll just do anything for you guys. Okay. So one of the other things that we did last night after we left that awesome MIM exhibit, we went out to Carefree, and they were having a tasting tour. So we got to go to I think 8 different restaurants and sample some yummy food. So Jeff and I did that last night. We're going to be putting together a piece for the magazine. So I forget if I even mentioned this today, but in case you don't know, if you're new, we do put together a monthly statewide travel guide. This is our November issue. And in there, we try to just talk about different things that are going on. So that's one of the things we did last night. We got to do a restaurant tour out in Carefree. And if you have not been out to Carefree, it is a fun little town. I think a lot of you guys went out for the Enchanted Pumpkin Gardens because that's their big signature event. But they have a lot of different things going on out there, and it's just kind of a fun vibe to that little town. And there actually are some really cool restaurants out there. We will tell you more about that when we have our little our little written piece put together on it. But Jeff took some pictures and I sampled a lot of food. So we had some fun. But also out in Carefree, coming up this month is Hidden in the Hills. And this is an artist's studio tour. So let me know if you guys have ever been out to that one. But it's pretty cool because you get to tour different studios, not only in Carefree, but also in Cave Creek, the neighboring town, and areas of North Scottsdale as well. So artists will open up their studios. You can go in there, watch them at work. You can purchase pieces if you're looking to do some holiday shopping for some unique things, but you can just talk to the artists and watch them work. So you get a map of all the different places that you can stop off and see. Potters at work, glass blowers, jewelry makers, painters, sculptors, all kinds of things. So that's a really neat thing. And that is happening the last 2 weekends in November. So you will want to check that out. The 16th, 17th, and 18th. So it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the 23rd, 24th, and 25th right after Thanksgiving. So some fun things to do. It's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They've been doing this for 22 years. And it's a really neat opportunity. There's like 174 artists and 44 different studio stops on the tour. So there's definitely a lot to do and a lot to check out. So definitely you'll want to do that. You can check our website for more details. Honestly, because we were out last night, we didn't have time to put together a document to send you with all the links and stuff like that. But pretty much everything that we talk about is also in our magazine, which you can get the digital edition online. And I did do a story on Hidden in the Hills in the magazine, so you can check that out at our website, www.arizonakey.com. You can always check out our digital edition there. Okay, Dan, are you ready to do our advertise? Oh, guess what? I'm getting some people saying, Dunk Dan, that would be cool. Yes, heck yeah. Okay, I don't know. I think we're a democracy here. The people have spoken, Dan. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. So Brian and Beverly both want to see me get dunked. I'm seeing that. But I think we have a little game we're going to play. I'll let you explain it after I'm done with the spotlight. But what can get me dunked and what can save me from getting dunked? So I'm just not jumping in the pool for nothing because I'm not sure you guys have a pool heater yet. I got to work on that. So. All right, but anyway, hey, hi everybody. I wanted to talk about one of our advertisers and one of our favorite ones too. It's Gila River Hotel and Casinos. It's on page 13. Serena talked about it. You can see that digitally at ArizonaKey.com, which is an updated website, beautiful website. Take a look at it. On page 13, they ask that you think Gila River if your work is looking for a space for this year's holiday party. They've got great spaces. They'll help your workplace plan the event. And of course, there's amazing things to do at Gila River. They also have great getaway hotels. There's Wild Horse Pass, that's in Chandler, and then La Kiva in Levine with rooms for any occasion. So a wonderful place. If you can't get out of the state on vacation, why would you want to? Anyway, it's a beautiful place. Hang out at Gila River. They also have world-class entertainment. Go on their website and you can check out all their upcoming events on their calendar of events. A couple that jumped out to me, especially with the electric guitar piece we just did. But November 3rd, Three Dog Night is going to be there. Paul Abdul is going to be there in November. And then in December, big name band, the Charlie Daniels Band, will be there. So that's a cool band to go see. They've got tons of great restaurants, lounges, and bars. And, of course, casinos. There's a ton of those to choose from. A lot of money to be won out there at Gila River. So go check those out and get away. Do a staycation. Those are a lot of fun. Right, Serena?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big fan of staycations, actually. It's
the best.
super, super fun. Well, I am looking at the comments here, Dan, and honestly, the only person I see that says you should be saved from a dunk is your wife.
Oh.
She's your biggest fan, though,
good.
so that's cool.
That's good because, yeah.
That's cool to know. So, okay, yeah, let's see. Maybe we'll set this up for next week. We'll find some fun place to dunk you, probably our pool, but which we are not going to heat because that's way too expensive. Am I right? So we will get you in the water if everyone shares a certain amount of times. I think that's how we're going to do it. So we'll work that out for something to look forward to for next week anyway.
Yep. So please share the post with your friends.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Keep me dry.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might flip it on you. We'll figure out a way, Dan. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let me get to the things there are to do this weekend. I hope you guys have a long weekend. And I am seeing some really cool traditions that you guys have for the holidays. And Dan gets the difficult job of picking a winner for today's on the spot giveaway, which is 2 tickets to Zoo Lights, which is an awesome family tradition. So I'll let Dan work on that and tell you about some things that are going on. So today through November 10th, there's the Mesa Music Festival. And it's free admission. It's a music and arts festival, and it celebrates the culture of downtown Mesa. Isn't that mural cool? I love that picture. Okay, so they're going to have performances by over 300 artists. It's from 7 to 11 p.m. tonight. Friday, it's 6 p.m. to midnight, and Saturday and Sunday, it's noon to 7. So that sounds like a really fun one. November 9th, 10th, and 11th is the 39th annual Bluegrass Festival and Fiddle Championship. Dan, maybe you should enter that. I don't know. I'm not sure if you play the fiddle. I don't know if the acoustic guitar translates to that. But anyway, it's at Bowman Rodeo Grounds in Wickenburg. And it's 3 days of bluegrass. So that sounds like a lot of fun. There's going to be competitive contests for cash awards. They're going to have arts and crafts, kids zone, food, all that kind of good stuff. It's Friday from 1 to 5, Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And let's see. Oh, tickets are $18 for adults, and you can also get 3-day passes for $45. So that sounds like a lot of fun. November 9th, also in Wickenburg, the U.S. Army Field Band and Soldiers Chorus is going to be playing at the Del Webb Center for the Performing Arts out in Wickenburg. So pretty cool. It's a free event. Those military bands are usually excellent. So why not head out and check that out? That is Friday the 9th at 7:30 p.m. All right. And then also on the 9th, there's a Chilies and Chocolate Festival, and that's happening at the Phoenix Desert Botanical Gardens. That sounds like 2 fun food items right there. That's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's included with your membership or with your paid admission to the Desert Botanical Gardens that day. So that's kind of cool. Sounds pretty sweet and spicy. You can sample some things. You can shop and pick up some interesting things. Also, that's kind of a fun Arizona flair way to get some gifts for the holidays. What else? Oh, they're also going to have some music and some live performances of Latin, Brazilian, and Spanish dance. My sister would love that. Okay, November 9th to 11th, there's the 44th annual Fountain Festival of Arts and Crafts in Fountain Hills. It's pretty cool up there, so you should check that out. There's 500 booths. That's a lot of arts and crafts. Food, juried art exhibit, and of course music and live entertainment. So that's a good one. And then November 9th to 11th is the 33rd annual London Bridge Seaplane Classic at Lake Havasu State Park. And so this is for all you radio controlled enthusiasts. They are going to have all of these RC planes out there. It's free for spectators. People from all over the country gather for this event, and they bring their scale model planes. And so if that's of any interest to you, that should be a lot of fun. They're going to have like over 100 different radio controlled planes of all different shapes and sizes, and ones that even are on floats. So take advantage of the beautiful weather and head out there. Take a look at that. Also, November 9th to 11th, oh, we can't ignore this one, the NASCAR's here. This is a big thing. This is actually not far from our house, and we see the traffic. People come from all over for this event, and they even camp out overnight. And I understand that they just recently renovated and redesigned that whole raceway. So, like everything from the fan seats to the underground tunnel. I mean, just like everything. So, that should be pretty cool. So, if that's of interest to you, you might want to check that out. It's the Can-Am 500 this weekend. So, that should be fun. Happening November 10th is the 10th annual Serena Pecan Festival. So that's kind of cool if you love pecans. I've actually had homegrown pecans from, I think they were from out in the Apache Junction area, but man, they are good when they are fresh. But they're it's a lot of work to crack them, I will say that, but they're very delicious. So anyway, this is the Green Valley Pecan Company in Serena, and usually they get about 25,000 visitors. So this should be a fun event, and pecan themed or pecan themed. I don't know how you guys say it. How do you guys pronounce that? I go back and forth. It just depends on the day. So it's free admission and parking is just $5. So that's kind of a fun event to do with the family. All right, there's tons of things going on for Veterans Day. So I'm just going to give you a quick little bullet point list of all the different Veterans Day parades and things going on. On the 10th, it's the 18th annual Veterans Day weekend powwow in Glendale. On the 10th, it's the 24th annual Veterans Day parade in Sierra Vista. On the 11th, there is a parade at the Yavapai County Courthouse in Prescott. So you want to check that one out if you're in that area. November 11th is the 19th annual Veterans Day gourd dance and free community potluck at the Pueblo Grande Museum in Phoenix. That sounds like a cool way to celebrate Veterans Day weekend. And then November 11th, the 10th annual Veterans Day honor at Carefree Desert Garden. Very nice. On the 11th in Sedona, they're also doing a Veterans Day tribute at the Sedona Heritage Museum. On the 12th, the City of Surprise has their 4th annual Veterans Day parade. And also on the 12th is the 21st annual Phoenix Veterans Day parade. And this is one of the top Veterans Day events in the country right here in Phoenix. So check those out. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Also, I want to tell you about some freebies for military members and the rest of us too. So on the 11th, Veterans Day, you get free admission to all national parks. So we have 23 right here in Arizona, including the Grand Canyon, Canyon de Chelly, Casa Grande Ruins, Fort Bowie, Glen Canyon, and those are just a few of them. We have 23 of them. So take advantage. Get your free entrance on Veterans Day if you have the day off. Another thing that's free for veterans is either active duty or retired. You can get in free at Arizona on Veterans Day. So if you are a military member, current or past, take advantage of that because Arizona is really super fun. It is up there in Williams, Arizona, and they just want to thank our military for their service, and this is a really sweet way to do it. So check that one out. And if you don't get a chance to go up for Veterans Day, they also have their Wild Wonderland coming, so that should be a fun thing as well. All right, Dan, what do you think? Are you ready for a giveaway winner? Ready to pick our on-the-spot winner?
I am. Are you going to talk about the November giveaway?
No, I'm talking. Oh, you want me to talk about the November giveaway? I will. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Okay.
I'm not even following the agenda. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm going to give.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hearing. What was that?
Trying to see. Somebody was asking if there was a parade in Anthem.
Oh, okay. You know what? I don't know. I didn't see that there was a parade at Anthem, but there might be. I will check that out and I will post on the page after the show's over. How's that? Is that good? Okay, Brian was asking about that. Okay, we'll find out for you. Don't worry. Okay, and as far as our monthly giveaway, okay, so for the month of November, we are giving away a $750 gift certificate to Cornelis Hollander Jewelry in Scottsdale. And they just have really unique, very contemporary pieces. This is actually Cornelis' piece right here. And $750 gift certificate. That would be awesome for the holidays. Am I right? So make sure you're entered for that. You can enter on our website, www.arizonakey.com. You'll see it right at the bottom of the page. Oh, by the way, we updated our website, so let us know how you like it. If you visited before, the one you'll see if you check it out today is a little bit different, a little bit more, hopefully easier for people to use. That's what we were going for. So definitely get in on that. I hope one of our live viewers wins that because that's a really awesome prize. All right, Dan, are you ready for our on-the-spot giveaway winner? 2 tickets to Zoo Lights for somebody who gave us a comment about their holiday family traditions?
Yeah, I am, and I think everybody in Arizona can relate to this tradition. So Marcus Smith says he puts on the fireplace on his TV, so his fake TV fireplace. I don't know if he uses sound effects or no sound effects, but you put on the fake fireplace and he opens presents on Christmas morning. So that was great. Marcus Smith, congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, sometimes we don't need the real fireplace. Oh my goodness, so true. All right,
so Marcus,
guys.
PM our page so we can get those Zoo Light tickets out to you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you won that today, let us know. We will send that out to you in the mail. Good job. Congrats. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to work out how we get to dunk Dan on an upcoming show. We'll let his beautiful wife, Christine, try to save him from that. We'll see if she's able to. Okay. All right, guys. Don't forget, you can pick up our magazine at the airport, all kinds of different places. Share our page if you wouldn't mind. That'll help Dan. Share this post. Yes, absolutely. Okay, guys. Have an awesome Veterans Day weekend, and we will see you right back here next week, Thursday at 11. See you next time.